Hi, I'm Dr. Neil Barnard. One of the big surprises is that when we think about the different foods that we see on the shelves, you don't really think that anybody's pushing them on you deliberately to make you choose them, and that somebody could even be our government. Well, December 5th, 2000, there was an event sponsored by Dairy Management, Inc. on contract with the U.S. government. It was called the Cheese Forum. And the question was, how can we make Americans eat more cheese? Why? Not because they need another inch around their waistline. It was because how can farm income be boosted? And they separated Americans into two categories. There were people they called enhancers. These are people who sprinkle a little cheese on their salad to enhance it. Not interested in you. The other group they called Cravers. These are people who open the refrigerator door and take a chunk out of the cheese and stuff it straight in their mouth, because that person can be encouraged to double or triple their cheese intake. All right, now we know who you are. The question is, how do we get you? The government reasoned, that if I just try to ask restaurants to have a little bit more cheese, that could take forever. But what they did instead is they worked with fast food chains. Because one corporate decision sends tentacles to every community in America. So Wendys, on contract with the U.S. government, marketed the Cheddar Lovers Bacon Cheeseburger. You got it. It sold a lot of cheese, a lot of cholesterol, a lot of animal fat. And they didn't stop there. They worked with Subway. Subway had two sandwiches that didn't have cheese on them. Well, they fixed that. They worked with Pizza Hut to serve a pizza that had an entire pound of cheese on one serving of pizza, if you can believe it. And yes, it worked. Cheese intake went really through the roof, and it's still going up. These are marketing plans. Now, as frightening as it may be to think that our government is actually working with industry to promote these agricultural products, the sad thing is the law forces the federal government to promote these products. Until that changes, the locus of control is right here. It's the choices that we decide to make ourselves. So yes, cheese is going to be in front of you, and yes, the government is pushing it, and the dairy industry is working hand in glove with them. But there is another economic force. That's all the people making non-dairy cheeses, all the people making all of those wonderful vegan foods that are at every kind of store now. And is this not true? If you go into the dairy aisle, it seems like half the cartons of milk are now almond milk and soy milk and oat milk and rice milk. So things are changing. There are commercial interests moving things perhaps in a healthier way. So let's try some of those healthier products, see if we can keep the unhealthy commercial interests at arm's length. Thanks a lot.